And when you consider the eye-watering sums involved in Neymar's stunning world record-doubling move to Paris Saint-Germain, it is easy to see why his head has finally been turned. Around £49 million per year in wages for 5 years, £942,000 per week, making the 25-year-old the highest-paid player in the world. After tax, he will take home £27 million or around £520,000 per week, while there will also be a welcome to Paris £13.5 million signing on fee chucked in. Meanwhile, just under £36 million will be heading to his entourage, including his influential dad Neymar Sr. And then there is the small matter of a £199 million transfer fee. He is Brazilian. Look at the history. If the money is right, he is going to move, his family is going to move. It is only Europeans that think differently, a source familiar with the deal said. This is basically giving them financial security forever. Brazilians are very family-orientated. A Brazilian player is not taking this decision themselves, they are taking it in the interests of the whole family, and possibly even more people beyond that. Another source said, most Brazilian lads come from nothing and are helping the whole town they are from, keeping everyone happy, all their mates etc. A closer look at even just a few parts of Neymar's upbringing and early years, though, provides further context. He was born in Mogi das Cruzes, a suburb of São Paulo that Neymar Sr. has described as a very low social quality neighborhood. We even used to live here when there was still a dumping ground, where the entire city threw their garbage. Neymar's parents were so strapped for cash they couldn't afford an ultrasound scan before his birth. When his own, in his words, failed football career finished, Neymar Sr. worked 3 jobs to try to make ends meet. Yet they often went without electricity because they couldn't pay the bills and only had candles to light the house. Eventually, Neymar Sr. had to move his wife and 2 children into his parents' house to save money. We weren't starting at zero, we were starting at -5, he said. Neymar's football career has helped him change lives. One project he funds back home is an institute in his name which provides 2,500 children with activities including coaching. He will be able to do even more in that line thanks to his blockbuster move to PSG. The French giants have been pursuing Neymar for years, really stepping up their attempts to land him in the last couple. Initially before he was eventually persuaded to sign a new contract at Barca last October. When it became clear that him staying was the likely outcome, PSG made an unsuccessful move for Real Madrid's Cristiano Ronaldo last summer. They turned back to Neymar this year and have finally got the marquee name at the peak of his powers. They have been craving to be a figurehead for their footballing project. Neymar's wages were agreed at least a month ago, with the Frenchman spending the days and weeks since working out how they can structure the deal without breaching FFP regulations. His dad pulls the strings, but this is the summer the player decided it was time to make the move to. Lionel Messi's new Barcelona contract, signed last month, helped convince Neymar he could never achieve his dream of being the #1 player in the world if he isn't even #1 at the Nou Camp, something he can never be while the Argentinian is there. His desire to escape Messi's shadow will certainly be given publicly as the reason behind this historic deal. But money has been the biggest factor. Like a couple of his Brazilian predecessors at Barca, Ronaldo and Ronaldinho, Neymar likes the nightlife, though is not quite as big a party boy. Described as a good professional and trainer, he knows when it is time to knuckle down, work and deliver, with huge pressure on him to justify the staggering outlay. That time has come again.